Hi, I'm Kat, and this tutorial is how to turn your broken or junky old jewelry or jewelry that you can't wear into something wearable like a cute little hairpin. I actually made all of these out of rings and earrings. This is great if you have a pair of earrings that you really love the charm on, but you can't wear them because they irritate your ears or you're allergic to them or they make your ears bleed. Any of those reasons, you can just break the charm off and make them into one of these cute little hairpins. For this, you'll need your bobby pins. I found these at Target. I think they were about $4 for the pack. I like them because they're a little bit more decorative. I got these earrings on clearance. I think these were $3 and these were $1.50. These are just some old rings that I never wear. This one is one of those adjustable ones and turns your finger green, but I love the bee on it and I like that flower. And this is an earring that I lost the pair to, so I can't really wear it. So I'm just gonna rip that off and turn that into a hairpin. And if you had some other things that were maybe much smaller, you could use something like this. I don't think you technically call this an end bead. I'm not sure if you'd actually call it a cabochon or not, but they're just these little flat pieces. You can pick these up at Michael's or Joann's or any place where they have beading accessories, and that will give you more surface to adhere to the actual pin when you glue it on. So if you had a lot of small pieces from, say, a necklace or something like that you took apart, you could glue them onto this first and then adhere it to that. And that just gives you a little bit more surface area to work with. You'll also need some pliers. I'm using 2 pairs because it's just easier, but you can use 1. Some E6000, this is the best glue for this. Some toothpicks to apply your glue with in detailed areas, and a paper towel to protect your work surface. So for the rings, I'm gonna start just by basically ripping this part off. I might not even need the pliers for this. I'm just gonna rip it clean off, like a savage. There we go. And there's a nice big flat piece back there to adhere the glue to, so that should stick to the bobby pin no problem. And I'll just toss that because that's special. And same thing with this one. Oh, that one came right off. And this, I'll just take the back off. Grab that and twist. And I'll do the same thing with my new earrings. Alright, so with these pineapples, the backs of them are hollow and I don't really want to actually put them on one of these because that's just really big. So first I'm going to flip over these pineapples and fill them up with the E6000 and leave that to sit to dry. And I'm going to want to create a little bit more of a smooth surface on the back of this, so I'm going to start with a little bit of glue on the back of this just to smooth in some of these holes. And I'm not going to put so much that it seeps through. I'm just going to put enough to kind of even out the surface. And I'll set that aside to dry. And same with that one. And I'm going to fill in some of the dips on the back of this flower as well. And I actually have this silver bobby pin laying around, so I'm going to use this one since the back of this is silver. And it doesn't really get much simpler than this. I'm going to put a big glob of E6000 on this, and I'm going to spread it out over as much of the surface as I can get this on. And I'll let that stiffen up a little bit and get tacky. So maybe I'll wait about 10 seconds or so. And then I'm going to stick it onto this. In the meantime, I can prep this one. And then press the back of my little gem flower onto the bobby pin. And you want to be careful not to actually glue your bobby pin shut, so make sure you're only getting it on one side of the bobby pin and not across the middle. And luckily the E6000 dries pretty fast, so I've got these 2 guys ready to go. I've squished the bobby pin quite a bit down to the glue, and I'm just gonna kind of coax the glue around it a little bit, just to reinforce it a little bit more. I'm kind of wrapping it completely around the bobby pin, and since the bobby pin opens up quite a bit, it won't actually glue the bobby pin shut. I'm just gluing the glue to itself. So I'm just gonna leave them alone, not touch them at all, and come back tomorrow and see what I have. And now that these have been sitting overnight, they are all ready to be worn.